What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching. This is gonna be like weeks 4 or 5-ish, all kind of starting together. I didn't get everything recorded, but I'm working on that. So anyhow, I really appreciate you guys watching. If you would, like and subscribe, leave a comment, and if you're in the North Texas area, especially north and west of the Fort Worth area, check me out, Southwise Services LLC. I'll put info in the description below. If you need any work, auto repair, drop off and mobile, whether it's repair or just maintenance, tree removal and trimming, lawn maintenance, junk removal, all that. So anyhow, guys, appreciate you. Well, I'll tell you what, I got trespassers. That was a trespasser. And then right down the road, somebody wiped out a fence again. Like the third time in 2 weeks. County won't do nothing about it. Yeah. County commissioners out there, do your damn jobs. Quit putting people off. People pay taxes. People contribute to this county. Yeah. Well, I gotta say, this Cub Cadet rider, this thing is a hoss, man. It almost turns as tight as a zero turn. It's way more comfortable than that old Cub Cadet zero turn. And 46-inch cut, man, it eats. And I'm not gonna say, I'll say one thing. So I think I know what happened on the zero turn. So I was not anticipating that much oil to get burned, you know, every so many days or whatever using it. Apparently these Kohler engines burn freaking oil. Like, they burn it. So I think that's what happened. We just weren't checking the oil enough on that other one, and she just burned the oil down until it was gone, and it sent the rod out the block. But on this one's got a Kohler 7000 series 22 horse, and it's only got like 18 hours, something like that. Yeah, 12.7 hours, and it's a heck of a mower. Like, heck yeah. And then we got both weed eaters, both FS56 RCs, one with the blade, and the new one I bought with the easy trimmer. Pretty good weed eater too, and without the blade on it, just string. It's kicking butt. So, but my dad knocked the drive belt off of this one, ran over a stick. So I'm waiting on him to come back with the truck because I ran out of fuel. But yeah, we're mowing this place twice a month. Very, very good friends of ours. They moved to Washington State, and they had somebody else doing the mowing, and they weren't doing it. Like, they were paying them or whatever, but they weren't doing it. So when he found out I started my own company, he's like, "Hey man, you want to do it same price?" I'm like, "Yeah, you bet." So yeah, we're out here. We got some trees to take down later too. All right, now we're gonna start taking these trees down. Show them to you. Yeah, so that dead one right there is coming down. And we're taking down these two dead ones here with all the broken branches. Get them out of here for him. Yep. So that's what we're doing next. We got two more over there over by the driveway, but we may not take them down today. We may save them for another day. So, yep, here we go. All right, well, got the face cut on this one. We're gonna pump some wedges in it. See if we can get it to fall where we want it to. Yep. Well, that tree don't want to play. There's some big thick vines up higher up that are kind of holding it up, so Dad went to grab some come-alongs. We're gonna come along it, make it fall, but yeah. Beat the hell out of it. Yeah. Tension right there. what I'm talking about. All right. Here we go. We got a bunch of cleanup to do. Yep. Well, there's the finished product on the brush clearing. Down through this section here. Came out today and completely finished the cleanup. I had to come out and do a tune-up fluid exchange on my uncle's truck, so I just finished that up today as well. Cleaning the cooling system, warming up the trans, new plugs and coils, new belt, cooling exchange, trans service, rear diff service. Picked this up today for using while mobile. Still like to get me a small generator to keep in the back of the truck. But, yeah, getting my mobile set up a little bit better. Well, waiting on the rain. Working on a boat trailer, custom boat trailer. Customer wanted to redo the brakes on it. He only wants to do one triple axle trailer. So, doing what the customer wants. But I got here, got started pouring down rain. Starting to slow down, so I may hop back out there. I would have probably already had the job done by now. I've literally been sitting waiting on the rain for a while. Oh well, the joys of dealing with the elements. So, picked up a customer's car. Cat's secondary cat's clogged, and he's a son of some friends of ours. Anyways, trying to limp it back to my place, like it's clogged. So I'm literally idling with the hazards on the back roads, and yet somehow this thing is averaging 20 miles per gallon with a clogged cat and sputtering and puttering like a 1923 Model T. Got the first batch of meat birds moved out on pasture. We've only got them in one A-frame right now. We're repairing our other A-frame. We would normally split them half and half, but we're repairing the other. So yeah, currently we're going to run them all on this one just a day or two. It's been pouring down rain and storming, so we haven't been able to get much done outside. So yep. All right, so cleared. There was a bunch of trees growing right here, and a bunch of junk and stuff was over here. But we were given use of a basically landscape type trailer if we dug it out, and it was inside that door. And there it is. So I'm gonna take this back to the house, clean it up, tidy it up, figure out what it needs. Yep. So, you know, sometimes the Father presents opportunities to you. It just takes a little sweat equity. Yeah, so this week's been a test for sure. I had a few setbacks at the end of last week, and then rain to start this week, and that turned into pushed off jobs, and then had one customer handshake agree to an estimate price and a day, which should have been today, and then they backed out. It's pretty sad you can't, which I already knew this anyway, but it's worth stating. It's pretty sad that you can't rely on another man's handshake and his word anymore. So, well, today is Mother's Day. I got a big property cleanup I got to finish up across the street. property that we mow twice a month. They're putting back on the market. My realtor's coming out either tomorrow or the next day to take pictures, so we were asked to tidy it up real nice. So we got to get that done today, but I'm currently, before we get started, running to Walton's 5 and Dime Walmart to get some stuff for Mother's Day for my wife. I think I'm gonna get her some, instead of getting her flowers, which got to go in a vase and die eventually, we'll get her flowers and plant them, live flowers, and plant them, different types. Some hanging plants. She loves hanging plants. Her ivy died back on her. She had ivy for years. It didn't fare too well this last winter, so I'm going to do that. And, yep. So, yeah, I didn't record a whole lot this last week. There was jobs that I did do, but didn't record them. Just either forgetting to fire up the camera or not wanting to upset a customer, possibly, if they're running around with a camera on their property or whatever. So yeah, so Mother's Day stuff first, property cleanup after that. We'll go from there. We're not afraid to break out classic equipment at Southwise. Yeah, so today's the wife's birthday. Happy birthday, dear. Took her to lunch earlier. I'm kind of taking the day off. We really wore ourselves out yesterday doing property cleanup and kind of kept the day open so, could do something for her birthday or whatever. Well, my birthday present to her is diagnosing our dryer, which has been, the heating has not worked on it in a long while. I've just put it off, but I'm pretty sure I got that figured out. I don't know if this is a thermal fuse or regulator or thermostat or whatever. Goes right there. It shows open loop. It should show just a little bit above 0. So Amazon has a whole kit that fits these dryers. It's that one, the whole heating element, new sensor or whatever there, new thermal fuse there, and a new regulator or whatever there. It's like $25, so ordered it. It'll be here tomorrow, so hopefully the dryer will be back up and going tomorrow. And then our washer decided to start acting up. Now this washer and dryer, so we bought this dryer with a matching washer like 11 years ago, Maytag Centennial, and this is obviously not a Maytag Centennial washer, it's a Roper. Well, the washer that was part of this set, I'm pretty sure the bearing on the agitator or whatever, or the drum, took a crap like a couple years ago. So I didn't feel like messing with it, so hauled it outside, put a roper in here. Now this one has been, it won't do the final cycle or final spin, and the lid will stay locked for like a good long while, and then you just leave it alone for a while, and then all of a sudden it's drained and the lid unlocks. So watched some videos on how to do diagnosis on them. Apparently these are like just, I mean, all these, what are they called, VM something washing machines, which is what all new washing machines are. Apparently they're pieces of crap, I guess. I'm not a washing machine tech, appliance tech, so anybody out there is appliance tech, forgive me if I misspeak. But anyways, kind of went through the diagnosis mode or whatever. I couldn't tell you what the freaking codes are, but I did run it through each thing and do each thing, and everything was doing what it's supposed to. It's draining when it's supposed to drain, filling when it's supposed to fill, spinning, like it's doing all that stuff. So plugged it for 5 minutes. I'm gonna plug it back in and let it run through a cycle and see if it still does it. If it does, I guess I'll have to do some more research or haul this piece of crap to scrap. I don't know. Alright, just did struts up front, both sides. You may recognize the car from a previous video. Good friend of ours. Struts replaced, so struts, and we're doing shocks as well in the rear. So that's what I'm doing today. I picked this dude up. Handy, didn't he? Get me a little generator I can keep back the truck for when I don't have access to electricity. And I picked this jack up because my big 3-ton low profile long reach is so daggum heavy, and 90% of the jobs I do don't call for it, so that one can stay at home unless I'm working on something heavy duty. Yep. But that thing is so light, it's so much easier to pick up and move around. Yep, we're loaded up to, we'll do a mowing job. Best friend from high school, like a brother. What's up, James? I'm sure he's probably watching. Anyways, his dad's old place, a little further into the Metroplex. Landscape company let it get overrun, and they want to charge him a lot of money to clean it up. It's their fault it got overrun. So, anyways. I want to help him out. He's helped me out a lot throughout the years, so I'm gonna help him out and go get it knocked down for him. So, yep. Yeah, we're gonna get all this raked up and bagged up. All this raked up and bagged up. All this up here. Nice and humid today. Yep. Ooh, it has been a day. Yeah, I went and finished that mowing job from my buddy, and came back. That boat trailer I'd been working on previously, the customer got a new master cylinder for it, so he asked me to come help him put that on and bleed it and all that, adjust brakes properly and all that. So went over and helped tonight. Boy, it is getting hot in Texas again. But yeah, it's a done day for me. I'm headed back to the house. In fact, I'll be there in just a few minutes. In a minute. And we getting ready to start Shabbat. So I'm very thankful for this week. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you watched this far of the video, I really appreciate it. Sorry for not regular content, kind of being sporadic about it. I'm just having to move and push things around here and there and stuff like that. So be patient with them. Anyways, really appreciate it, guys. If you would like to subscribe, comment, share the channel. See you on the next one.